Hello guys, another video from my car as every Saturday, and today I want to talk about perspective. Recently I turned 39 years old, and during those days before and after birthday it's usually time to think about something global like meaning of life. So I'm 1 year older now. What does it mean? And I want to share two things with you in terms of how to think about your achievements. This is a look to the past and a look to the future. A look to the past means that we often forget how much we actually achieve over the years. An advice for you: try to find some of your creative work from a year ago or a few years ago. Find your tweets, find emails, find something you posted online like blogs or YouTube videos or something like that. Social media posts, GitHub projects, whatever pieces of content or whatever that would show your level of skills or career or generally the point of your level. And more often than not, you will realize how much you progressed over those few years. We often don't see that if we track progress every day, but if we track progress year versus another year, the progress is usually huge. If it's not the case for you, then probably you have a problem and you need to do some catch up in the upcoming year. But generally, try to celebrate your milestones and be proud about yourself, how much you achieved over a few years. Personally, I look back at where Laravel Daily was a few years ago, and now it became kind of a huge empire with 4 people and a lot of not only content but general, almost like a movement now. So I congratulated myself on the evolution of being just a small blogger and YouTuber to a founder of almost like a media company now. And looking from another point of view, future. The idea is that you're working for your future self. So imagine your future self in a few years' time or in 5 years' time, and this is actually your boss, your director, and your guide on what to do today. And it's usually common to ask, what do you see yourself in 5 years' time? And it's not that much about that. It's about trying to have the conversation with that person where they would ask you how much you have done today and what is your direction and how do you feel and what do you need and stuff like that. So kind of like a phone call with a coach from the future. And I know it sounds a bit silly, but just try to do that. Try to ask your imaginary future self about the direction, what you need to do today. And quite often you would get surprising answers. And I've tried to do exactly that, and I got a few pretty global, pretty big ideas on what I want to do next with my career and life. I'm not going to reveal any details yet because they're quite huge and maybe it would fail. But I have a few directions where to start on in addition to Laravel Daily. So yeah, from time to time, you need to have a perspective on the past and on the future, talking to your past and future self. Have you tried something like that recently? Share your experience in the comments below. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.